Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. What's up, good people? Hope you enjoyed your Easter. Hope you had a blessed weekend. In most of the country, the weather is piping up. Here in the Midwest, the temperature is going to warm up this week, and it is allergy season. So you're going to see a lot of red puffy eyes walking around and sneezing. All right, let's get into the market. Hey, before we get started, let's get those likes up on these lives. To this week, I plan on going live 2 videos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for this entire month. Okay, only Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I have work to do. I will be adding more classes, and I will be working on those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, I will be adding more classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What class, Larry? The Stock Up University class. Top link below, Stock Up U. There will be more classes added tomorrow, Tuesday. And then every Monday from there, I will be adding more classes, for I will only be doing videos Mondays, Monday morning, Monday evening, Wednesday morning, Wednesday evening, Friday morning, Friday evening. Follow? That's what I'll be doing this week, people. And then let's see what else. Let's get those 15 free stocks with Moo. This is Moo Monday. We'll talk about that a little later. And that's the second link below. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, good people? Let me briefly go over, and then I'll rewind and see who was the first one to say. Let's do that right now. Who's first to say good morning? Who was first to say good morning? Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to get me a Mr. Robinson song. Good morning. Bitcoin going down. That's cool. I hope it continues to go down, because remember what I said. I'm going to double down as it goes down. Hey, good morning. In between the wake up and the cup of coffee. Man, I so understand that comment. Hey, good morning, Latanya. Let's get into some morning briefings, all right? I'm going to try to make these mornings a little shorter. You know, I just like talking to the family, man. I just like talking to you guys, all right? So let's see what's going on here in the markets. All right, let's go. Boom. All right, today's a busy week. Sorry, good people. There's fresh inflation data due on Wednesday. That will be CPI, Consumer Price Index, yet again. All right. And then we start our earnings season, which is banking. So the first big earnings seasons, which is banking. Remember, I wanted to see what Q1 earnings are going to do to the market. And only time will tell. Here we are now, right? So we are trading the market that we're in. I'm not trying to, just say, hey, it's going to be this and that's final. We're trading the market that we're in. Let's look at some of the top news, all right? This is today. Stock futures fall. Yields tick down lower after reports of stock market news today, okay? Stock market falls to start the week as investors' recession fears grow. See that? Recession fears grow. That's CNBC. That's Yahoo. Wall Street says stock market today. Dow opens 100 points lower ahead of this week's inflation report. Right? Let's see where we're at right now with the major indices. Right now on open, as you could see, not much. As we can see, all of the major indices are low. Right? Remember, we had the job data on Friday. Today is the reality of the jobs data. So this is more of the reality, because they could only show us the futures at the time, right? Remember that? Okay. And so these are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. What they're talking about here. They're not talking about much. Let's see. Let's bring them up. Let's see what they're talking about.
Millions. It's a great point. When you look at the jobs that were in the Friday print, I mean, leisure hospitality, that labor market is still tight.
But I will say this, something that very few.
Remember I was saying leisure and hospitality? They said that that's still tight. because they haven't fully hired back everybody that they've laid off. And unfortunately, if we have a deeper recession, they're going to have to lay off again. That's just me, good people. You let me know what you think, right? That's just what I think. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Life with Lloyd. I like that, Life with Lloyd. All right, let's get into a little more data, shall we? So here's one of the things that I want to talk about before we leave this. Right. For those of you that do have Moomoo, go down to the bottom where it says markets, right? And then you see in the middle, it says earnings report. Let's go right there where it says 10 today. Let's click that. And as you could see, for those of you that want to know earnings that's coming up that could potentially be market movers, it shows you what's happening. These are the earnings report for Monday. You see here. And if we go to Tuesday, you'll see that. And then Wednesday, you see, all of these companies that are reporting. But what do you see here? JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. You see here? BlackRock, right? That's Thursday. Tuesday, I believe there was some. Look at these. Look at the banks. JP Morgan's. You see here? And so you see the dates. And just go in and look at it. It's going to tell you the dates that they're going to be reporting, that type of deal. Go in and look for yourself. I just went through it really quick. But look at what's going to happen. And I wanted to read something else for you guys. And then we'll discuss earnings and some ways that you could play the earnings. OK, I don't know why this is not. Let's see here. 3 congressmen. It's not updating. Why isn't it updating? Okay, let me try this. Good. 1 second. Standard. Boom. Okay, space. Boom. Yep, iPad is not updating. They ain't linking. That means something's not on. Oh, okay. So let's do this. I'm just going to read from the phone, good people. All right. The U.S. added 236,000 jobs in March, which was the lowest monthly gain since December 2020. So though they added jobs, it was a lower increase in added jobs. You understand, we have to understand what the data that we're reading. The U.S. employees added 236,000 jobs in March, which was the lowest monthly gain since December of 2020. So remember, just take a minute, read through it, and get a full understanding. And all thy getting, get an understanding. All right. That was the first job report in a year that came in below expectations in an entire year, right? We're still high, but the rate in wages raising. Let me bag up. We're still high in wages, right? But the rate of increase in wages have slowed down. So it's showing that we are slowing down in actuality, though unemployment is still, the unemployment number is still good, meaning there's not a lot of people that are out of work. And so that's still good, but we have to understand that the rate is slowing down. All right. So that was good for jobs. All right. So the market is reacting to it now. All right. So let's talk about banks for a minute. They're talking about regional banks. They were a minute ago. And as you guys can see, the Dow is creeping up. Now we got banks coming up, earnings for banks coming up. And I'm going to ask you guys, what are you going to do? Where we at? 9 minutes? Good. I'm going to ask you guys, what are you going to do? Now, for those of you that follow me, you know I am a buy the rumor, sell the news guy. I make more money doing that. For those of you that don't know what that is I buy the rumor. I buy a company based on the rumor that something's going to happen, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. But I sell the stock before the actual event happens. That's what buy the rumor, sell the news is. Bank earnings. You got to be very careful with bank earnings, right? Now, for those of you that made money, especially with the regional banks, that's cool. But don't try in one swoop to make all your money back in the banks by overextending yourself. It is a true bull trap. Okay, so be careful. Now, some of these banks, the reaction was too much, and the stock price fell way too much. But there's still over 100 billion deposits gone. And some of these banks are going to come down more, right? So you gotta be careful. I believe that some of the regional banks actually took too much of a bath. And I believe some of the big banks will, in fact, probably come down a little more. You play what's best for you. I don't have a dog in the race. We just got to look at it company by company, stock by stock. I encourage you to Google everything about the bank, about the deposits, if that's something you're going to go into. Of course, I generally do options leading up to. So, for instance, Tesla will probably run up in spite of what's happening with the market today. Tesla is slashing prices again. Okay. Yet again, Tesla's slashing prices. So I will probably do a call option and I will be out before their earnings. Buy the rumor, sell the news, right? And I'm not going in heavy. I like making more mortgage money. Some of us are trying to pay our house off with one trade. I like to trade and make mortgage money and just go that route. Okay. So I just want you guys to get a full understanding. I'm just going to point you in the right direction and show you where opportunities are. It's up to you to do your own due diligence, good people. All right, let's answer a few questions. I just wanted to get you guys some information. Good morning. Grand Rising. Hey, good morning. All right, where are we? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Tilray is reporting today. Do you have an opinion about cannabis long term? Cannabis long term is just like is just like gambling stock. Eventually, cannabis will be legal in all states. It's a long play, but it's also a DCA, just like gambling stock. If you really want to look at it, it's the truth. So there is one stock that is the owner of FanDuel, but they're a European company. And I brought it up to you guys. I have some of it and it is up. It's up 13. It's almost up 14%. It's ticker symbol P as in Paul, D as in Daniel, Y, PY. So PDY, PY. PDY, PY. And I'm up 14%. I just kind of went in based on the news and it held. You guys remember when I went in. And then I sold. I went in and bought 125 shares. It popped up. I sold it. It kind of went back down again. And then I just DCA'd back in. Right. So hopefully that answered your question. Hey, what's up, Charles Harper? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where we at? Let's go. Do you think Google, Google. So I just want to let you know there's times to take profit in some of these big companies. Now, I have multiple portfolios. I want to be very clear. Google is one of my DCA $5 a day stock, right? Somebody's $5 a day stock may be somebody's $10 or $20 a day stock. Follow? Or $50 a day stock. That, my DCA, I haven't stopped since I started this over 2 years with you guys. I haven't stopped. Some of you guys 1 year since the January 2021, okay, or January 2022. I don't stop those. I'm never stopping those right now. I'm going to keep those going for 10 years. But now in my other portfolio where I bought big chunks of like Google, Nvidia, and those type of big tech stock, I am taking those. I would be taking profits in, companies like Nvidia and some of those other blue chip companies, even Apple. Now, remember, these are the swing trade. Some of those I do take a little profit. And that doesn't mean sell everything. That means you could sell 25%, you could sell 20%, you could sell 50%. It's up to you. Everybody's portfolio is not the same. All right. Hopefully that helped you guys. Good morning. Yeah, Tesla down 4%. I believe it will rise back up going into earnings if something major doesn't happen. That's just what I believe. Okay. All right. What else? Burglar buns. Jamal Pipe. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Where are we at? We're at 15 minutes. Hey, good people. We're going to cut it off right there. I love hanging with you guys. Hold on one second. Can you show us proof that? What? Can you show us proof that any one of your followers making money before we buy the course, since you don't show your all portfolios? Thank you. Family, help Edgar out. Family that's been with me for a while, help Edgar out. Would you let Edgar know how much money we've made here over the last 3 years of me doing this? Somebody help. And somebody that's bought the course, you let Edgar know if you're making money or not. So you be the judge of that. All right. Listen, being cheap costs, and I'm not talking about you, Edgar. We have to spend money, and the price of my course is less than a pair of modern day gym shoes. Right. And I could tell by your question that you need more information. And even if you don't buy my course, just search for information, Edgar. Now's the time to be learning. And I want you guys to learn more than anything, because the more you learn, the more you earn. And so if you think it's risky, don't buy it. Just don't buy it. But I could tell you, you absolutely positively need it. Okay. And so, like I said, I've gotten on planes, went to conventions that I paid $1,500 for, right? And which my course would be less than the tax on that. And I've paid $1,500, and actually one I paid $2,500. And, you know, some people are like, oh, that's too much. But what I learned from that $2,500 event, I wound up making probably over $12,000. So was it worth it for me? Absolutely. Okay. I tell you guys, being cheap is expensive. That's my term. All right. Hey, good morning. When will earnings be for Tesla? I want you to go to I just showed you guys on Moomoo. Moomoo shows you where the earnings is for Tesla. Go to Moomoo and go to the earnings. Okay. I want you guys. Yep. Hey, thank you, TY. John, thank you. Thank you. No. He said, don't hit him in the chest, honk. Boom. Oh. No. I wasn't trying to be, he was probably asking a fair question. And so, I wanted to be respectful for him. I really do want to help him. So I wasn't trying to hit him in the chest. So that was it. That was cool. Yep. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what? And, thank you for being here and even asking a question, because you're here. You're trying to see, you're trying to gain knowledge. Right. Yep. You know what? This is a good, Edgar. I'm going to leave with this. This is good. This is really, really good. Vela. Thank you, Vela. I'm going to just call you Vel, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We shorten everything. I don't care if your name is Paul. We're going to say, what's up, Pete? But listen, Vela, this is a good, valid point. Edgar, you should invest in yourself. You should invest in yourself. And anybody that's listening to me, invest in yourself. Like right now, when things get worse, do you know that that's the absolute best time to start a business? When things get worse, it's the absolute time. I'm talking about if we have a third leg down, a deeper recession. Those are some of the most profitable businesses that get started. But what happens before then? You have to spend money. That's why it's important for us to keep community banks and regional banks, because those are the banks that lend money to small businesses. But the people in hard times that are brave enough to invest in themselves. So that's a very good, that is the quote of the day. Invest in yourself. People that will invest in themselves wind up winning. I'll close by saying this. If your money is not working for you, you will work for your money for the rest of your life. If your money's not working for you, you'll work for your money for the rest of your life. Good people, invest in yourself. It doesn't matter if you don't buy my class. If you're trying to be a better investor, just Google, get some of the free stuff first, right? And then when you get through that, you're going to find out that you need a class. Even if it's not my class, there are some great classes out there. I've paid big money for some good classes. What I simply did was take all of what I've learned and put it into a class and made it cheaper than any class I've seen out there, period. All right. Hey, I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Speaking of the class, make sure that you download the top link. There it is right there, good people. And people are taking it. They're learning. And here's why they're learning it. From the class is not just me, but we also have, you're going to learn charting with Stocks with Josh. You're going to learn options with our options with Keenan Grace, dividend investing. We got Stock Curry. So we got all of that good stuff, good people. All right, enough about the class. I love talking with you guys in the morning. And like I said, this week and for the rest of the month, I'll be on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mornings, evenings, mornings, evening, mornings, evening. Right? I love you guys. Have a blessed day at work. I hope you have a prosperous day. I speak light and life over you, your finances, your health, your wealth, and your family. Peace.